is giving us 200 bags a week play now.
I think where he hasn't started every game, I think he's playing very well. I think people have been very, very critical of Odegaard because
what is he supposed to do? Like,
yeah, I think he's played very well this season. I think he's created chances.
Really?
I think people have looked at it with a gender eye.
One was it? How many assists? One assist.
What I'm saying, I'm not one of these guys that I don't talk football and come with a stat as my first argument, because the same people are saying Saka has been dead this season because Saka has 1 assist in the Prem or 2 assists. I don't know what the stat is. Like, let's miss me with that nonsense, because
it's not nonsense, bro. It's an important metric.
No, but hear me out. Like, for example, Saka played in he's not going to get assists for the 2 chances that he created or made in this game. That's 2 assists or 2 goals, whatever you want to see it. He's had other games where he's actually put on the plate and man have missed chances. Like, that's not on him. But I'm not going to criticize, because obviously those things will balance out. Like, for example, for the same way, like Liverpool, when they were playing dead at the beginning of the season, but winning games, and I said it's going to. I remember I said the stream, it's going to balance out. I don't think it's going to be a sign of champions. It's going to turn. But for me, with players that are playing well, I think that shit also balance out when obviously you continue to play like that, it's going to end up paying dividends.
I think with my boy, yeah, Cape, you're my boy and everything, yeah, but there's things that we're gonna disagree on, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I do not think Odegaard has been great this season, bro.
No, I don't. But I think people have been harsh. Do you know why I say he's been harsh? Because Eze, we've seen games, yeah. Because I love Eze as well, but we've seen games where Eze has.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying no. He I don't think he's been great either.
I'm not even criticizing Eze. Even the point where I bring him up is that Eze and Odegaard are 2 different type of players. Eze is more of a.
We've spoken about this already.
Do you know what I mean? So when Eze is not getting the ball in the final third, he becomes ineffective. And there's been games where we'll be like, fam, we want a bit of spark. You've seen people.
So when are we going to start talking about this system, bro? Because I've not heard nothing about the system.
No, but the reason why you can't criticize the system is because a lot of play. Like, okay, cool.
Of course, we can criticize the system.
I'm not saying you can't criticize this. I'm not saying you can't criticize the system. I'm saying the reason why it's not the focus is because majority of games, look at my stuff to fell down. Majority of games, that's fine. Majority of games, this season that we play are against low blocks. Man, I've got me crashing out of my system.
It's gonna be like that.
So I'm saying majority of games. Like when I watched a Man United Bournemouth game, one of the best games I've watched of football in a long, long time. What did I see in that game? Open space, man receiving the ball, have a couple yards to drive on both teams for the whole game. The games I've seen Arsenal do that, like Brugge, we smoke teams because the space and the players that we have that can in space and time are going to utilize it. They're going to do the thing that are getting 1v1s and stuff. Like, I don't think it's I'm not saying that you're going to criticize the system, but I'm saying it's just one of those situations, which is why when I say with people like Gokeres, I'm like, bro, if we played in a team where we always got open space, then, bro, we always got open space, then I'm going to be like, bro, why are you not scoring more goals? Because this is what you do. But when we're playing in a team, we're playing low block. Wolves against Man United on Monday played an open game. They got smacked 4-1, but they had 20 shots. Against us, they played a low block. The next game,